So I ended up going to YA, and then when I got out of YA, all my friends in the neighborhood, when I got back, either most of them was getting money, and another section of them was getting high.
Ooh.
And so when I first got out, like when I played sports, so I didn't used to drink, I didn't used to smoke weed, I didn't really used to do nothing. And so when I got out, my friend, I'd be like, at first I used to be talking crazy to him about it, like, but y'all getting high, but y'all tripping, bro. Ooh.
Right.
And as I started getting back into the streets, we all used to be in the same house selling drugs. And one day we talking, they like, man, this heroin, boy, it'll make you have sex all night, it'll make you ooh. So I'm like, what? So a couple days go by, and one day coming, I'm like, I met this new person. I was like, bud, go get me a sack, bud. You feel me?
Yeah.
And
Of heroin.
Of heroin, just to go
Just for that experience that he
just
was
for
telling
that
you about.
experience, not understanding that one decision, that one choice at that moment, not understanding that it would be 20 some years would go by before I found my way out of that one decision.
Wow.
You know, that decision led me back and forth to prison, to where I was damn near in prison more than I was on the streets. That one decision turned my whole life upside down.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And one time when I was a kid, my father showed, because heroin was the drug that my father used to use. And
So you seen him using it as a
I've
child?
never seen him really
Oh,
using it
okay.
as a child,
You just know about it.
I knew about it.
Right.
And I really didn't know about it as a kid, because maybe I was just blind to what was going on, but I knew it was something. But you as a kid, you don't know what's really going on. So but one day I was probably, I would say I was maybe 10, 11 years old. And my father took some pepper, and he made lines out of it. And he said, snort this. And pepper, when you snort it, it's gonna have your nose. Hachoo, hachoo,
Right.
hachoo. So, and he was like, man, don't never put nothing in your nose.
Wait. So he was doing that to teach you a lesson.
He was trying to teach, in his way of teaching me, it was like, if I can get you to feel what it feels like to put pepper in your nose, maybe you would think that anything in your nose will feel like the same experience you having.
Very, very, very
You know what I'm
smart.
saying?
Yeah.
Instead of, I guess, I would say he probably didn't know how to properly parent me
Right.
for that. Instead of really just sitting me down and say, hey man, this is what drugs will do to you. Woo,
But
woo,
the
woo.
effort was there.
The effort was there.
I feel that 1000%.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And if I would have been thinking about that lesson at the moment that I made that decision to go get that drug, it's probably a possibility that I wouldn't have done it.
Right.
But I always look back at it, and you know what I'm saying? Life is about a journey. And sometimes your journey is something that you don't have control over.
Absolutely.
When you don't know how to make the right productive or positive decisions. You know what I'm saying? I came from, like I said, man, I came from a household that used drugs. So we don't understand that addictive personalities sometimes could kindly be genetic. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
What you come from is what you can turn into if you ain't careful.
And you can become a product of your environment.
Your
Very
environment.
easily.
You understand me? So but yeah, that happened, man. I started running in and out of jail for a long period of time.
So how long were you in jail?
Off and on. The same amount of time that I got high was the same amount of time I started running around out of jail. When I stopped getting high, I stopped going to jail.
What was your longest bid?
Probably like 34 months.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because when you getting high, you really just going to jail for nicky nack shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Selling drugs, getting caught with a gun.
It's a cycle because it's hard for you to get out and go straight into something straight.
And if you don't know nothing straight, you don't come from nothing straight. You go to jail, they let you out with $200 and say, hey man, go figure it out.
Yeah.
As an adult, $200 is gone the first time you go buy you some clothes.
For sure.
So now you broke. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna have to be on somebody's couch, you're gonna have to be on somebody this or that. Mm-hmm. And after a while, family want to help you, but they ain't want to help you where they got to do everything for you.
And yeah,
And then some people will help you because they know you can get out here and get some money, and then you're gonna be providing today's situation.
you're helping them, not
They helping
helping
them,
you.
they ain't helping you.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
for sure.
And those things would eventually just always lead me back to jail. I'll be out of jail 4, 5, 6 months, go to jail. I might be out a year sometime, go back to jail.